Hello there. So what is the power of intuition in an AI dominated world? Why would we possibly need intuition when we've got all that data? Well, let me ask you a question. Have you ever stared at the back of the head of somebody who you think looks really hot, total stranger, and they immediately turn around and stared at you? You need to look away really quickly. Yeah, we've all done it. It's okay. So how did they know you were staring at the back of your head? How do you know when somebody's staring at the back of your head? Intuition. Did you know you have 120 billion neurons in your first brain and 120 million neurons in your second brain? The brain with which you make most of your decisions. When we say we went with our gut. We were tasked by Disneyland Paris to get more people to come more often and spend more money, the classic challenge. Our going in hypothesis was if we build it, they will come. Why? Because that's the way we've always done it here. We've done it for 50 years. Our data told us who could afford the brand, who had an affinity to the brand, who'd been shopping online. It was a 10 out of 10 of them coming this year, but they hadn't come. So my intuition told me our data was missing something. These people were liars or procrastinators. So we went to go and live with one of 26 different families for a day. And each time we asked them how old the children were in the photograph, the mum I was living with, I said, how old are your kids, love? 4 or 5? She goes, oh no, love, 21 and 22. You write it down, it's an individual data point. But when we got back together, we all had the same clue. Think about the favourite photograph of your children. How old is it? 5 years old? 10 years? 15? For those of you who don't have children, close your eyes. Where's that dorky one of you? You look like a complete dickhead. It's still in your parents' house though, isn't it? It's been there for 20 years. Still will be. Why? Remember the 7 whys, why, the children. They keep asking why because they want to get that insight for innovation, that core consumer truth. So I spent time with these 26 different mums asking why. Why is the photograph so old? You've got more recent ones. Why did you choose that one as your favourite? And all of these mums describe 3 moments in time through which a parent and a child must cross. I'm a dad, I've got intuition, I knew exactly what they were talking about. I labelled them bittersweet transitions, that moment through which you must step, but you both want to step back. I know where I was when James was 9 or 10 and he came through the door on Christmas Eve and said, are you Santa Claus? It was like, oh, it's like, it wasn't the loss of imagination or creativity. What hurt so much was what was behind what he had said was, I'm not your little boy anymore, Daddy, I'm growing up. That hurt. Now, girls, you will not remember where you were that fateful day, one of the most poignant moments in your life. You don't even remember it ever took place. Your dad does. I know where I was, outside Panera in the Loop in Kissimmee. I was on the right-hand side. My daughter was on the left-hand side. She was about 13. That was the day she dropped my hand in public for the very first time, my left hand in public. It's a seminal moment between a father and a daughter. And at some point in life, you're going to have to take your eldest to college. And you're going to have to put them in their freshman year, put them in their dorm, put posters on the wall, make the beds, make friends. And then it's time to turn around and say goodbye for the very first time. And you'll hug them, you'll laugh, you'll smile, you'll tell them how much you love them, and you walk out in the car park and lose it like everybody else. Now, going in hypotheses based on data and data alone was if we build it, they will come. That's a $250 million capital investment strategy. But by pausing and allowing our intuition to also challenge the data to ensure that we had all the facts at hand, and by going and spending time with our end consumer and using our intuition, we realised that there isn't a single mum watching today who woke up this morning worrying about whether or not Disney's got a new attraction this year. But a mum, as she woke up every morning, woke up this morning worried about how quickly her children are growing up, and how she wants to make special memories for them while they still believe, while they still hold my hand, while they're still here. That's a segmented communication campaign, not a capital investment strategy. One that drove the doors down to Disneyland Paris and turned a very product-centric organisation into a genuinely consumer-centric organisation. That is the power of intuition, and I believe intuition will be one of the most employable skill sets of the next 5 to 10 years as AI starts to take away some of our other skill sets, those skill sets that make us human, such as creativity, imagination, empathy, etc. But intuition, I think, is one of those core ones. So, use your intuition.